Canada is on the cusp of a revolutionary innovation that will transform the way Canadians authenticate themselves online and protect their identity. Digital ID. All of us are living in a digital world, but we're tethered to an analog model of how we identify ourselves, memorizing countless online passwords, carrying government-issued licenses, plastic cards, and more. Digital ID is a way for Canadians to identify themselves to government, businesses, and each other electronically, with ease and rock-solid security, without the need to present physical documents. One interconnected network. A federated digital ID ecosystem developed in collaboration with Canada's best and brightest talent from our banks, telecommunication companies, law enforcement, and government. It would have the power and security to store every Canadian's electronic identity and attributes, and it would unlock countless opportunities for Canadians to verify who they are safely, quickly, and securely, while only revealing the information necessary for each transaction. A fast, easy, and secure way to bank, sign up for government services, renew driver's licenses or health cards, shop, travel, and more. Canada's banks are perfectly situated to help lead the creation of a federated digital ID system between government and the private sector. The World Economic Forum agrees that banks and financial institutions should lead the path forward for digital ID. Banks are highly regulated and trusted. They have advanced cybersecurity and privacy technology, and they have the infrastructure to operate provincially and nationally. Banks are also at the forefront of working with fintech startups who are bringing revolutionary mobile and online products and services to Canadians. Digital ID can help consumers navigate between these apps and programs with trust and confidence, knowing their ID is protected at all times. A federated digital ID approach can also significantly reduce fraud, save taxpayer money, improve regulatory compliance, and make it easier to do business as an owner and as a consumer. In fact, the Canadian Bankers Association just launched a white paper with our recommendations on how to move forward with a federated digital ID framework. I encourage you to read it to learn more.
Well, that was scary. That was a video from the Banking Association of Canada. And that's what's got me thinking today. Hello, welcome to Trigger TV Canada. I'm Andy and we're out with the dogs for a walk. Figure I gotta enjoy our freedom to get out and about while we still can, the way things are going. Well, it looks like that was it. Digital ID. That was the entire end game for this whole scamdemic. That's where this whole show was been headed to. And where better a place than Canada to drop this ideology in. I mean, you got to drop it in either the US or Canada. And so you could just see Schwabi and his minions there sitting around the table, you know, drinking endorphins or whatever they do. Adrenochrome or whatever they're sucking back in margaritas there. And they're like, let's see, where should we launch this? In the one corner, we got Beijing Biden with a spit bucket boy Hunter, the laptop losing sex trafficking Ukraine bribe cokehead. But we've also got hundreds of millions of Americans with hundreds of millions of guns, and they kind of like their freedom. It's kind of written in that little book, that little thing they've got called the Constitution. Then in the other corner, we've got Justin Trudeau, the Point Grey pedo, the Kootenai groper, the S&C suck-up. Yes, sir. We've got him. And we've got, in his corner there as well, we've got the Nazi-loving World Economic Forum corner mutt, Chrystia Freeland, who, does anybody else think it's weird that she never washes her hair? Like, she looks like an absolute mutt all the time. Anyway. And Freeland, what kind of name is that for somebody that absolutely hates Freeland. Free anything. Should be prison plan or something along those lines. Anyway, the problem with Justin Trudeau is they didn't understand quite how stupid this guy was that they were dealing with. Because like an absolute sissy girl, he goes and yanks the Emergency Act out when things start going a little sideways for him in Canada here. Because I don't think Canada's quite as compliant as they think it is. I mean, we had a pretty good run there with those truckers and the protests, and we shut Ottawa down for 2-3 weeks. I don't think we're done yet. I think they're just regrouping. I think we're going to still come out swinging. But Justin, by yanking out the Emergency Measures Act, he lifted the skirts of the World Economic Forum and showed everybody what's underneath, which was this digital ID and the fact that, come here puppies, where are you? Okay, come on. And the fact that at a whim and with a stroke of a pen, they could absolutely financially destroy anybody in Canada. And now, by freezing your bank account. And that was pretty easy to do when we do have paper money. Just imagine how easy that would be with digital money. And listening to the video, I mean, they want to link everything to that digital ID. All your government services, law enforcement, insurance. Shit, I think even your gym membership will be on there. Don't pay your credit card bill? Boink. Your gym card won't open your gym door for you. Crazy stuff like that. And old JT, he exposed that whole shit show for the entire world to see, and now we're on to him. And I think there's going to be pretty big pushback against that now. Well, I can just encourage everybody out there to keep resisting, keep pushing back, and don't comply to this shit anymore, because it's not in your best interest to do so. Looks like my battery's about to die because it's still pretty cold out here. But if you feel so compelled and you need a nice t-shirt that's got something useful to say, drop by triggertees.biz and check out our store. We got some good protest t-shirts there. We got the trucker convoy stuff. We got some Justin Trudeau Let's Go Justin t-shirts. And we'll be adding a lot of stuff here in the next little bit. Just been super busy getting lost on these trails with these mutts. We also have the Free to Fly t-shirts there. We're the exclusive distributor for those in Canada. And that's a group of aviation professionals all over the world now that believe it's our right to be able to travel without the government saying that we need to stick some toxic material into our veins to do so. Anyway, thanks for coming out for a walk with me and the dogs, and you guys have a great day. Bye-bye.